Hello, I'm Toycat, and I've come to McDonald's in Malaysia, where Nasi Lemak is the headline item, as opposed to burgers, but also where all of these weird things exist.
Oh, sweet chili fish wrap with hash browns. Double filet fish. Rice blended Milo. Okay. There we go, now we're talking. Spicy beef burger special. You got chocolate cake? Yeah, that looks good. Let me give it. Apple pie is inside. Large corn. 1 ringgit for a sundae. It's 18p. Party at home. Oh wow. I can do the funniest thing right now.
I spent 75 ringgit in total, 80 after adding the 6% tax, pretty good by the way, and so that is about, the current exchange rates, about £14 by my current conversion. It might be slightly different by the time I record, which is really, really good given that I've got some Nasi Lemak over here. I've got 2 random bags of fried chicken in, I assume to go with that. Then I've got the most expensive burger on the menu. It's the double sweet chili fish. If you take a look at this thing, it's just spilling everywhere. There's lettuce all over the table, but it looks like it's going to be very, very interesting. Again, the only item slightly more expensive than a Big Mac. Then we've got a McSpicy beef over here. This is one of the cheaper budget options for for about £3, just under. You can get this with a meal. And then I got a large fries over here. I've got a not spicy. I've got a mango pineapple sort of like McCafe drink, very delicious, and an iced Milo. I have not had Milo that I've enjoyed in about 5 years since I've first been to Singapore, so this is something that gets me excited. But I'm going to be honest, I know a lot of you are thinking, what's the deal with the most expensive item on the menu? Well, for this price right here, I'm going to have to make sure I store the receipt so I can remember that later, but for this price right here, you get a burger which tastes... Oh! One of the ones is spicy. Totally forgot about that. Oh! Oh, yeah, the spiciest. So unlike the only fish burger that McDonald's has where I live, and probably where you live, is the filet-o-fish. The filet-o-fish is very, very, very fish heavy, I would say. It's got a little bit of batter. This is like fish goujons. It's like deep fried. It's like deep fried fish, and it's very, very good. But it is drowned in this spicy sauce, and it's absolutely covered in vegetables and mayo, and I have made the poor decision not to have napkins, but I'm going to move forward to that, and I'm going to say this is the cheaper burger option. If you're at McDonald's in Malaysia and you don't want the Nasi Lemak and you do want a burger, but you want to save on it a bit, you get this, which I think is incredible. It's a cheeseburger, as you can see, but it's also got a bit of egg in there. Then I opted for a few extra pickles, which is why it says special there. And I'm curious as to what cheeseburger plus egg plus pickles will taste like. Honestly, pretty good. There's a really interesting evolutionary argument for why egg basically needs to exist in other parts of the world. And I feel like adding it to a burger, really fun way to show that. I'm like, yeah, there's just a little bonus flavor there. I wouldn't prefer that because I guess I didn't grow up as egg being a thing you can just throw on anything. But as you're about to see, the main staple dish here very much is basically that. This is my 3rd Nasi Lemak I've had since arriving about 18 hours ago. And it's definitely the most unique looking because they've gone for the McDonald's very circular style egg here. And but it still does have the salty fish, it still does have all of the other condiments, and I have a fork. It's from a chocolate cake, but it'll work. Let's see how the rice tastes, because the last McDonald's I went to in Vietnam, one of the worst rice experiences I've had. The rice here, though, actually tastes like rice. Oh, let's see if the salty fish is any good. I would guess this is an area McDonald's just can't do well, right? Because they're... It's not as bad as I expected. I love that the yolk is entirely separate from the egg on this, by the way. It means I can eat just the best bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get all of this mixed together. I'm gonna see how this actually goes. Oh, okay, a little bit of, it's very hard to put it all together. I'm having a very hard time here. I've put together a bite of all of the best bits, and let's see how it is. So admittedly, this isn't my national dish. This isn't my favorite thing. And admittedly, I haven't even dumped on the sambal yet, or the fried chicken. But I would say, like, in the same way that McDonald's is like a really bad approximation of some foods, but you love it for it because of how well it does it, I feel like you get a nice piece of fresh fried chicken You get a just about good enough version of a dish that you're good with, and maybe that's enough to love. And it is good fried chicken, by the way. Yeah, I could really see myself getting aboard of that. But now the time has come for me to try the iced Milo. This, actually, technically fries. What do they taste like? Usually I say they taste like McDonald's fries. I'd say these are a little bit on the low end of McDonald's range. Could be this particular location that I'm calling out right here. Very fun looking one, by the way, but could just be calling that out. But I've had better fries in my life, but I haven't had better looking things. I love that. The first time I had a Milo dinosaur was the moment my life was changed. I had a Singaporean friend introduce me to it. And so, how is this going to be at McDonald's? Is it a reliable, replicatable version? Will it encourage me to move to Malaysia? Ooh, that's good. Yeah, so usually I find like Milo is like a bit overpoweringly malty. This just tastes like it tastes like a really good chocolate milkshake. Like it tastes like one of my favorite drinks, the iced chocolate at Tim Hortons, but a little bit of like maltiness added on top. Really, really good. Yeah, getting this with a meal for just a small upcharge, one of the best things I can imagine. And so yeah, I'm gonna now do one last, throw this all together. Actually, wait, I've got some cake. I convinced some friends to come to McDonald's with me, and they have also gotten some cake. Also, you know, because I'm the fast food aficionado, I should mention that on top of cake, you can go to KFC here, and they're much more fun. You get jelly and ice cream, you get a KFC X Coca-Cola tote bag. Look at it, it glows. What more do you need from fast food? But I can also say that McDonald's here, like many countries, goes for being the premium option. Come out for dessert, they tell you. Don't come here just for a burger. Come here for a slice of New York cheesecake. And so what is that like? That's really good New York cheesecake. I feel like maybe I just have my expectations set low. It's that thing, if when you have something that's really fancy, even if you dumb it down, that is incredible. You can taste the cheesiness on it too. Absolutely top-notch cake here at McDonald's. And for the price point, you can have a feast, and you're paying less than you'd pay for the okay version of this elsewhere, I would say. McDonald's is probably still expensive relative to income here, but compared to Vietnam, where it was a cheaper country with a more expensive McDonald's, I would say if you're looking for a Southeast Asian country to eat McDonald's, then this is the one. And that is exactly what this channel is here for. The important decisions you need to make, such as where in the world you should eat this. Anyway, speaking of things you should eat, I'm gonna have some sambal now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna use the internet. This is the selfish thing you do. So every time, sambal in my family, I'm Sri Lankan if you're not familiar, means like a desiccated coconut. But everywhere I go in the world, it means this like red sauce. It's spicy, it just doesn't have flavor to my mind. What's the difference? How do I find my sambal? Is my sambal a re-sambal, or is my grandma just using words incorrectly? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So spicy. So spicy. Ooh, this is good at cooling me down, actually. Mango lemonade, also can recommend. Ooh. Even better at cooling me down than the Milo, actually. It's so little. There's so much in here. There's so much more. How do people just consume this?